is July 24th, and I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's pouring. And it is only 13 degrees, which feels like, I don't know, like a really cold fall day. Which means, what is 14 degrees? I think it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm just going to do a quick update today. We have a little pond happening here in the aisle. I dug a trench, so now it's stopped, but that's how much water was coming in. So today, we are, actually it's a great day for doing this. We're doing some pruning on our tomato plants in number 3. And actually we're going to go into number 4 and back up to number 2 as well. I just want to show you. This is Haley's, if you remember the video where Haley was fixing this guy. He broke, and we thought he was broke too deep, but there was still a little piece connecting, so she put this handy dandy tube on it and tape, and it's doing great. It's not the biggest tomato plant, but it's doing good. So this is what we're up to today. You can see the tomatoes are ripening very well. I'm going to bring you over to the other rows and show you how tall my Dominican is. So you can see these ones. They aren't too bad for having to be dropped, but we are going to do that before it gets out of hand. I could see my breath. And seeing your breath in July is not cool. So here we are. We have more tomatoes down this side, and our cucumbers on this side. But these are my Dominican tomatoes. You can see the color of them, the color difference from, let me see, a regular tomato to the Dominican. It's got more of a, I don't know, like a plum color, deeper burgundy tone. And when the top is still green, you would think it wouldn't be ripe yet, but these are pretty much good to go. I've picked all the big ones off already. With my Dominicans, they have grown way up, way too tall. So we have 4 of these that have to be dropped. Actually, this one here isn't too bad for size. It's not as tall as those ones. So they definitely have to be dropped and leaned. So we're going to continue because we want to keep the rows going. We're going to do that with all of the tomato plants today. So that's just a quick update of what we're going to be doing. We're going to go into number 4 and then up to number 2 and do the same as well. But anyhow, something else I wanted to show you was the tomato clips. Everybody's been asking where we get them. You can get these at your local co-op store or garden center supply place. These are the ones that we've been using for the last few years. So when we ordered more, this is the only kind we could get, the clear ones. Now the clear ones we don't find as to be as sturdy or as what do you say?
Strong.
How do you say strong as the red ones? So this is, if you do order them, this is what you may get. I mean, they're still great, but they just don't. They're flimsier.
Yeah.
They're not as hard plastic. So. Anyhow, yeah, are they the same size?
There's more than, like, this one has lots of holes.
Yeah,
and it's like,
that's why it's more flimsy, I think, because it's got more.
And this one's like really hard.
So these will probably deteriorate a little bit quicker than the red clips. But anywho, that's.
I fixed our drain problem.
Did you?
Dug a trench.
You dug it. I did that too, but did it wash out?
Not really, but it was gathering up.
Good.
Going around now.
Good. So we're going to carry on and
carry on.
Carry on.
Oh, it's the wrong song.
Have
right
a great.
Words, wrong song.
Yeah. So we'll catch up to you in just a few minutes.
And we now are dropping our big tomatoes, and it's the exact same concept as the cucumbers. We're taking them down. We're going to move those ones onto this side of the row.
We're not
And
going to drop a lot. though.
hopefully not have the tomatoes sitting on the ground. But
Well,
it's kind of
that's
hard.
what I wanted to show them. Where are our little hooks? Do you know where our little hooks? Oh, here, right here. Here is a hook. This is something I forgot to show you. So let's show them. So again, you get these. They're like, I've got these gloves on, but it's like a J. It's got little clip things for the string. So when your truss is very heavy, you can just put the string on, oops, like that, and you just hook onto the truss wherever, like this isn't a very good example because, so you just hook onto your, because it's not a long truss. So you just hook the string and then hook it onto wherever the truss will fit onto this little J, and that will hold your tomatoes up. So actually, here, let's do this one. So you can see, and then you wanted to lift, if you want to lift that, is this going to work right? So, okay, again, not a good, there we go. There, see? And that holds the, yeah, it holds the truss up so you're not, your weight won't fall and break your limb, or your truss.
Oh, that's what that's for.
That it? You didn't know that?
No.
That's what Jess and Zach did in the cherry tomatoes. So
I just thought it was to hold them up from the dirt.
So when you're leaning, you don't want all these dragging on the ground either. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to lift it, and then the truss of tomatoes will be upright. Or not upright, but outwards instead of dragging and possibly breaking off. There's your lesson for today.
Awesome.
So anyhow, we're going to carry on with this. We're not going to keep this video long. And we will see you all
next time.
Actually, we have special guests coming on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So we will do a video on Wednesday, and that'll probably be up on Thursday, either possibly Wednesday night or Thursday morning, because our internet's so slow here. It all depends on how long it takes. So anyhow, that's it. That's what we're going to do. Once we're done, we will show you actually what the tomatoes look like when they're clipped up. I don't know what you call these. Let's call them J-hooks.
Okay.
Okay? So we will show you that when they're all done. This one.
Okay, so we're done leaning, and you can see all the space we have now. This side comes up, and the last two go down the opposite side. So now we're just going to show you again how to clip them up now that it's easier, because you can see them all on the ground, and some of them, the trusses are bending.
Yeah.
Because they're so heavy.
So these are not, we said J-hooks. Now, that made sense earlier this morning. These are actually truss hooks, which makes more sense. So,
and there they're all clipped, and you can see how they're not really sitting on the ground. And that's taken a lot of weight off. Do you want to show them the trick we learned with the clips now?
Yeah, okay.
So,
instead of taking your clip, can you see me? Instead of taking your clip and putting it on the string first, what Haley said is, and it works so well, because she's so brilliant, is take your truss with the hook and then clip it to the closest point. And then, now see we have two here, so we're going to, again, get the hook in there, and well, it didn't break off. I think I just have to go.
Can't really reach
I
the
can't
string,
see.
though.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. So that guy's got to fend for himself, I guess. Let me see here. Let's come over here. So you take your hook, hook it in, and clip. How easy is that?
Ta-da!
Isn't that perfect? I love this. It's like a game. And there, what, did I lose a tomato?
I didn't see it. I wasn't going to say anything. Patty lost a tomato.
Patty lost
That's
a tomato.
okay.
That's okay. Fried green tomatoes for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we're, I'm just finishing up this row, and then we're going to start on the other base. This is actually very quick and easy. And way worth it, because if you lose your truss, of course, they're not going to ripen on the vine, right? So, you can ripen on the vine, but on the vine on the ground. So, there you have it, guys. Any questions? Comment below. And I think everybody should have these truss clips or hooks and these tomato clips for their tomatoes. Doesn't matter how big of a gardener you are, even the backyard gardener, it's going to save you a lot of time actually for picking or harvesting, because it makes them a lot more visible and you're not down so far, like especially on the ground. You don't want to be down on the ground picking, right? And you don't want your tomatoes lying on the ground. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed our video for today, and like Patty said, comment below with questions or what you want to see next. Our next video, or one of the videos, we're going to show you how to take the bottom trusses off once we picked all the tomatoes, because like again, they're just taking energy, and stay tuned for that. Bye!